Wolverine 59 of Gamers X here. Um, so, okay, last night, Smackdown Day. Okay, I like the way that they did with Bailey and her facing off against Io Sky for WrestleMania. That was great. But what everybody's talking about right now is, why did The Rock come out and face Roman? And okay, let's talk about last month with Monday Night Raw when Roman came out. The Rock came out and said, okay, basically referencing Roman, like, maybe I should go and be at the head of the table, something like that. But the way that I'm trying to make sure, okay. But the way that it was, like, okay, is that gonna happen? And mostly it was gonna be, okay, Roman is gonna lose the title at WrestleMania, and it's gonna be Rock Roman. Like maybe, and I could be wrong on this, the way that it would be set up would be, okay, he loses night 1 to Cody, night 2 he faces off against The Rock, plain and simple. And we know that The Rock is now, well, I think was one of the board members of TKO. So, I mean, okay, because, yeah, I'm upset, because I'm kind of upset a little bit, because I do want Cody to finish his story, as many of us will want. I mean, he won Royal Rumble a second time, and yet, Monday Night Raw, Seth basically was like, okay, yeah, do you want to get Roman's title, or do you want the title that I have right now, which is a workman's title and not what Roman has, which he's basically been given it. So, yeah, and I mean, you think about that from that perspective, that, okay, because we were, I guess, gonna have CM Punk and Seth Rollins, and CM Punk right now can't wrestle due to injury of his shoulder. So there's that explanation there. But the way that things are going is basically, because we've seen this time and time again, when there was an original pitch and that original pitch doesn't happen because injury or something else. So there's that front. But thing is, like, I'm still a Triple H fan, so I might be a little bit biased here, but the way that it's going and the way that it's being presented, it might be more like the Daniel Bryan Yes movement or the Kofi Mania. And when you have that, like, think of how they played that, and I know we're not in 2014 anymore, but think how that was when Stephanie McMahon went and said to Daniel Bryan, "You're just nothing but B+ player." Vince McMahon, I think people where Vince's status is at this point. Yeah, Vince and Triple H all said to him, B plus player, and he just outright showed him, like, no, I'm more than B plus player. I'm gonna go in to WrestleMania, where you like it or not, I'm gonna win those titles. Which I don't like unification of the titles. I don't. It's better that one brand has one title and the other has another title. Plain and simple. But the way of it, the way that's gonna go is, you know, because that was, I saw it off of, I forget what publication, was some wrestling site saying that I'm just trying to laugh it out. So yeah, it was supposed to be that Cody's gonna get both titles, and it's like, no. Then what's the point of the brand split anyway? And that's why I never liked unification of the titles, because, like, give these brands a respectable title. I mean, just keep the titles separate. Don't do it unless you're clashing Raw and Smackdown, and just make it WWE. No Monday Night Raw, no Friday Night Smackdown, just full on WWE. So, anywho, I had to get that tangent out there. But then you see with Kofi Kingston, he's been there for years, and he needed a WWE run. He needed a WWE Championship run, and he had to be up towards Vince's face and say, I've been here for many years, and you keep blocking me and blocking me. What up, dude? And he won the championship, and then they gave it to Brock Lesnar, which is the most horrible. I mean, why? It's like, come on. I've complained many times how much they keep giving Brock wins and no losses. And here's the keyword here, complaint. They know I think this is still gonna be the thing of WWE for the time being. And the time being is, they know that we're gonna get upset. They know, because even Becky Lynch on Pro Wrestling Illustrated, she said in the interview with them that the minute that they hear people cheering, they see that as a bad job. You know, like, they've done a bad job if everybody's like going, yeah, that's right, yeah. You know, like, that's right, we got Roman beat, da. You know, everybody's like cheering. They see that as them not doing a good job. But when you get people up in arms, booing, and saying, I'm gonna end my subscription to well, back then WWE Network, because that's what I've always seen. Like, oh, I'm gonna quit the WWE Network, and it turns out nobody does, because that's such an it's just like empty promise on that. Like, I hate what they did. subscribe to this. I'm not gonna watch anything WWE related. They are gonna watch something WWE related. Like the thing is, like, I still remember when Brock beat Undertaker for the streak. I still remember that day. The Mack would tell you that, because we were here, me, him, and a few of our buddies. We were watching that WrestleMania, and when that happened, my heart sank. And Mac, if you're watching this video, I gotta know if you saw how my reaction was. My heart sank. I was devastated. And this where the honesty is gonna come in. I actually thought about quitting watching WWE, but I still watch WWE nonetheless, and no matter how many times they put Brock, up for a WWE title or whatever, and hearing Paul Heyman mention the streak making me, let's just say, I was like, I'm trying to think, I was basically upset every time they mentioned it. Very angry. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of, yeah, I'm trying to think of a good, I'm trying to think of a TV character or movie character to sum up how I felt. So, yeah. But I still watch, and no matter how many times me and the Matt talk about this, and we always talked about, are we ever going to quit watching WWE? And I think I've said many times, like, I don't know, because, like, I don't want to lie to myself about that. I don't want to lie to myself or lie to him or anybody or to you by saying, if this happens, I'm quitting WWE forever. Because as much as I will get upset at it, like, okay, like I just said, Rock Roman, not what I want from WrestleMania, but it's gonna happen whether I like it or not. It's gonna happen nonetheless, unless they pull a 180, because we've seen that again with Daniel Bryan's Yes Movement and the Kofi Mania. What other moment? Like, we've seen this, and it's like they can, like I can see. It's like this. It's like this. Like, I really would hope at some point they would go, night one is for the championship, Cody Roman, and then Roman Rock, because they wouldn't need the title. But also, it's like, again, I don't want to keep lying to myself, like, this could be the time I'm gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit watching wrestling or WWE for that matter, because what's the point of me going on to social media and saying I'm gonna quit WWE if this happens? It doesn't help me in that regard. Like, how many people have said that they were gonna quit watching Star Wars of a certain moment happen, or quit watching anything DC related or Marvel related or anything to do with. I'm trying to look around. Um, like, okay, like, not wrestling related, but Arrow. Again, same way that I felt with the Streak when um, when they had Black Canary die, so Oliver and Felicity to have their romance. I was questioning myself, should I keep watching the show, knowing how this became? But I'm like, no, I'll just watch season 5. If season 5 is it, fine. But I still went on till season 8. You know, like basically that. So, yeah, so anyway, that's all I got. Because if I keep trying to make myself laugh and try to figure it out, I think I already got my point across. So be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notify bell for all notifications. Any new subscriber, for any all new subscribers, they get a shout out in the next video that I make. Wolverine 591 of Gamers X is signing out. Live large or have a good one.